Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I don't know why it was so difficult to find a parking spot at 4:10 in the morning on a Thursday. Why it was so difficult to find a parking spot here in Las Vegas. But I did find a relatively good parking spot. Otherwise, I would have had to park way at the end. It's 4:10 in the morning. Where are these people? But hey, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So it is February 15th, which means we all survived Valentine's Day. I'm not bitter about Valentine's Day. I honestly forgot it was that day until I realized it was my friend Shella's birthday. So I sent her a little happy birthday text and realized, oh, her birthday's on Valentine's Day. So there were a few moments back in the back of my head, the little tingly dark parts that don't want to be seen, that I really, man, I don't have a lot of friends in real life, around me, which means on top of everything, I have not been on a date since November of 2017. Yeah, it's been a long time. Really, honestly, I've not been on a date since, it's been like 6 years, whatever that is. I know there are a few of you out there who are going, Steven, I don't understand that. You're so handsome. I can bet you somebody out there just said that, and I can also guarantee that was a woman that said that and not a man. It's just that way. But yeah, I don't miss men that much. Occasionally, as you'd imagine, I would, but sometimes I do. I miss holding hands. I miss the boyfriend kind of thing, but driving with your hand on their knee and of course things that follow that. But most of my needs are satisfied by my cats. I'm not really sad. I'm not really upset, but yeah. So we survived Valentine's Day. Ta-da! That might be one of my mini goals this year, is to go on one date. Oh, I know. I'd have to put myself out there. But, I go to work. I go to the occasional recovery meeting. I go home and hang out with my cats. That's about the extent of my life. So putting myself out there would be very difficult. And I can't use any of the apps. The apps, the grinders and the gruffs and the snuffs and all the other. I'm just not an app person. I'm not. Maybe I should. But blah, 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 blah. What the hell am I doing awake at this hour in uniform? I know. I'm not sure if they picked up this trip or if it was part of my line for this month, but I have a trip. It's a very strange one. We're going on a strange trip together today. I'm going to Memphis. I'm deadheading from Vegas to Memphis. Have I ever mentioned I hate deadheading? On anything longer than an hour-long flight, I detest it. It's a 3-hour, 5-minute flight. And then I work the flight back here after like 50 minutes in Memphis. So the flight back here is scheduled to take just over 4 hours. So it's a 7-hour, 8-minute credit apparently for today. I'll be working 4 hours, but that meant I still had to wake up at an absurd hour. I got in bed last night at like 8 o'clock, hoping to sleep. Buddy, I love my cat Buddy. I love my cat, but I hate him so much right now. He had me wake up every 5 minutes. He's out of bed, in bed, out of bed, screaming. I want to go outside. He wants to open the door. He wants a snack. Every 5 minutes, he had me awake. And usually it's not a problem because I can sleep as long as I want to. Today, it was impossible. I really wanted to shake him, but I didn't. So let me get into the airport, check in, and I will see you either on the plane or probably on the plane. I will see you there. Bye. Well, I did not get randomed, which is nice. It looks like Dunkin Donuts is open, and I'm tempted to get a coffee, but I would like to take a nap on this deadhead, so I'm going to go without coffee. Oh, my God. So, yeah, I'll see you on the plane. I got a good seat. I was in 3A, which is a rotten seat because it's got a a rigid armrest, and the only positive with that is that it stops my leg from touching somebody else's leg. But my friend Jamie here just got us a seat section for just the two of us in 10. So I got 10A. If the sun is up, I'll show you Memphis when we fly in there. But otherwise, I am hoping to take a nap with this and some earplugs. Wish me luck. That is a view of the strip from the airplane. And off to the right-hand side, you'll see the sphere. See how bright that is on camera? In person, it's even worse. I hate it. Let's get out of here. Just about to rise, which means it's time for me to take a nap. I'll see you in Memphis. But before I take a nap, I just looked out and saw the sunrise. How pretty is that? Whoop. Good morning. We're just about to make our initial descent into Memphis. I've been sleeping for the past 2 hours. It's been glorious. Hey guys, hi! So I feel quite refreshed. I slept for easily 2 hours on that flight. They just let me off the plane to grab a sandwich and some pickles because I really didn't bring much in the way of food to eat today. Some rice crackers, some peanut butter. So yeah, no drama, no trauma. I was asleep. Oh, what's going on? I will see you later. Well, that flight didn't suck. That didn't suck. That's it. On the last one off. Thank you. Had a great crew, including Carla, who I'm not sure if you've ever met before, but she is the cousin of my friend Philip, and she is just as lovely as he is. Just a really, really nice trip. I'll tell you more about it when I get to the car. I just need to find a little bite to eat because I am starving, and we'll chat later. Oh goodness me. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to Makarshimi, Betty White, Pearl, Sparkles, Zane. What else? I have no idea what I'm gonna name this car. I'm gonna have to come up with something soon. I don't even know if it's a she. The car might be a they. I don't know. But hey there, hi there, ho there. Make sure this is covered up. Wow, today was long. So yeah, I started this morning. I woke up at 2:45, got out of the house by 3:30, got to the airport, checked in. I did sleep for most of the flight to Memphis, which is a blessing. First, I never sleep on airplanes. Well, I can't say that anymore because I did. I have the best pillow, the best layover pillow. If you jump onto Amazon, I'll try to put a link in the description box below to one that I like. There is an inflatable travel pillow. It kind of looks like a Lego in reverse. It's like this tall. It's got a big hole in the top, like a massage table, and there are holes from the side, so it has nothing to do with Lego at all. But it's amazing. You can put it on a table, on the tray table, put your arms inside, and put your face down on top. and it's just unbelievable. It's the best pillow. I've had it for like 5 years. I've used it twice. It was a big success today. So I slept most of the flight to Memphis. Coming back, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting that I would struggle more because I was still kind of tired. I don't fly Memphis often enough to understand a common culture. Some places are easier than others to fly from, especially to Vegas, but we were completely booked. We were oversold to come back to Las Vegas. But the flight was really nice. Really, really nice. Beautiful people. Everyone behaved. The kids were great. The adults were better. Just can't complain. Jamie, she's been with the airline for almost 18 years. Jermaine has been here for 11 years, and they're both like cool kids. I always see them as being cooler than me because they've been around. They know all the best people. And then Carla, who is Philip's cousin, just a really nice crew. No drama, no trauma, no problems. It was really, really nice. So the day was worth just over 7 hours credit. But I just stopped at Wendy's, had some chili, because I hardly ate today. But now it is 2:56, so it's almost 12 hours after I left the house this morning. So it's been a fairly long day. Do you want to hear about a long day? Tomorrow. Oh, one of my favorite guys, Connor, is walking by. Oh, I love Connor. Tomorrow's going to be like a death trap. I'm not sure why I kept this trip. But day one, it's a 3-day trip. Day one is a Seattle turn. A Salt Lake City turn, a Burbank turn, followed by a leg to Oakland. I'm holding my head because it's already hurting. It's going to be a 12.5 hour long duty day, and the credit for this trip is crap. It's trash. But it's going to give me a 32 hour layover in Oakland. I'm not really going into the city. That's not my plan. My plan is to hang out in my hotel room and just knock out some of the online things I have to do in preparation for Recurrent. Oh, there goes Connor. I love him. So I'm not sure if I told you, I was approved for reserve. I am going to be on reserve in March. So this is the only month I could even imagine it would make sense for me to bid reserve. So I am going to get my guaranteed hours, 72 hours. 4 days will be, and potentially 6 days if I can make it work, will be paid for vacation. The other days of my vacation week, the remaining 3 days, it's the same pay as reserve days, so it's not like I'm making incremental money. But 4 of those days will be vacation. Then I get 12 hours credit, so that's 16 hours. Then I get another 12 hours credit for Recurrent, and then I'll be getting about 8.5 hours credit for the work I'll be doing on March 2nd, which is a part of my rollover trip from February into March. So that gives me 32 hours soft credit on top of the 72 hours I'm getting from work. So, I mean, and I won't have to work because at my seniority level, they're never going to call me. They're never going to, and if they call me for something, I can't, it won't be much. So I'll have pretty much the whole month off and still be paid a pretty normal paycheck. I am going to try and pick up a few hours on one block of 4 days off that I will have in addition to my vacation days. So if I can pick up like a 2-day trip or a 3-day trip or something on top of all that, I will be golden. Now, I still might break even with a regular month's pay. I have to sneeze. Because I will be losing per diem, and per diem for me is usually about $800 a month. But those all those extra hours, all that soft credit should should cover most of that. So if I haven't made any sense, well, I'll keep you updated in March. Now, because I'm going to have pretty much the whole month off, outside of preparing for Recurrent and listing things on eBay, there isn't going to be a lot for me to film because I'm not going to be going on trips. So if there's anything in particular you've wanted to ask me, or a topic that you in particular wanted me to touch on that I haven't recently, because as I look back at my experience on YouTube, a lot of you folks have joined me long after I talked about my main, like, how to get the job as a flight attendant, how to prepare for training, and blah, blah, blah. So if there's any topics that I have not touched on that would like me to, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll do what I can. There we go. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go home and give the cats their treats. I'm going to prepare for my work trip for tomorrow. I have to be in the crew room at like 10:20 or something in the morning, and then I'm gonna just take it. I think go to bed. I'm tired. So I'll see you later. All right, bye. Fly safe.